Alright, greetings everyone, this is the Great Rick here with another episode of Vestaria Saga 1, War of the Scions, and today I'm not alone. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, Zephgarus here.
Yeah. You're the guy that's currently translating Vestaria Saga Gaiden, correct?
That is correct.
And
And I'm also the writer of most of the guides for this game.
fair enough, I saw your guide on a Munson. Great guide, by the way.
Yeah, don't want to miss out on that character.
No, definitely not.
I got a lot of angry messages about that
one. I actually, funny enough, when I tried the game off camera to record, or tried to recruit him like for an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
And then I found your guide and it's just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's like I can't even remove it now if I wanted to because it's been copied by a bunch of like different gaming sites and like
yeah.
Even if I take down mine, it's like wow, well, it's too late now.
I actually found the recruitment on a like gaming article site originally, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna check YouTube to see if someone has done that. And then I found yours, and it's just like, I've been punked.
Yeah, originally I didn't have the video. That was kind of like me trying to be like, hey, it's not real, okay?
Yeah. Well, are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I don't want to keep it on the screen, on just one screen for too long.
Yeah.
Alright. And I've heard infamous things about this chapter 5.
Oh yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah. And I've only watched like a few of your videos. Do you voice act that often or no?
I do a bit, yeah.
Alright, would you like to do the narration?
Sure. The Venetian Republic was an oligarchy ruled exclusively by the aristocrats who made up 1% of the population. The 1%. In 2 years, those nobles elected from their ranks at Dolg to lead the Republic, most recently Dolg Rishon, who was was in his second year of office.
I gotcha.
The Republic had no standing army and instead relied on mercenary captains known as condottiers for city defenses.
Is that how you pronounce it? I always am like...
No, it's not.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it either, so I was just like... I figured you'd know better than I do.
Condottiere. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Italian.
Yeah. I'm tempted to learn Italian just to see what complicated, like, sounding stuff I could say.
Yeah. I know some French pronunciations because I'm from, like, Canada, but, like...
yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Thus, the coup by Riton's condottiere, a man named the Villeways, who commanded a free company, 1,000 strong, had the potential to alter history. To understand the reasons for the coup, we must first examine how Venetia came into being. It's history time.
My favorite.
Ago, at the height of Margol's reign of terror, a band of people slipped between the Shadow King's fingers and sought to get as far away as possible. Margol's palace was situated in the northeast on the isle known to Xayide and Aethel as Vesta. The refugees crossed the main island and fled to the southwestern shore, which at the time was naught but marshes and tideland. Undeterred, they reclaimed their land and erected buildings upon the water and made a haven of it. There they eked the bare existence for hundreds of years. And by the time the Liberation Army came to Vestaria and found them, the Venetians had grown to a ragged but resilient huddle of more than 10 sets.
That's more than our usual army.
Yeah. I had learned to adapt to the harsh land and work together to surmount its limitations. And those principles of an autonomy and democracy became tightly woven into their national fabric. Venetia's next era began with the warrior priestess Sedeca, one of the 5 Udagal heroes. It was she who discovered the Venetian settlement, rid the land of monsters, and led the people back into the light of day.
Also, sorry if I keep moving it too fast or anything like that.
Oh no, it's fine.
Alrighty. Yeah, I just realized, oh crap, I'm reading this like I'm the only one here.
That's good.
Alrighty.
Seneca was greatly loved and stayed in Venetia for 37 years. Her mark on the city can be seen in its building, its streets, its culture. She bore 3 children with her husband, and in accordance with the Udagal Pact, left Vestaria after he died of old age. Her children begat 3 powerful houses. Fire Emblem, 3 houses! Formed the backbone of the Venetian aristocracy. Old Britain was from the greatest of the 3 houses.
I've got 600 hours into 3 houses, just saying.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, I still need to finish Black Eagles. I did, like, Golden Deer, Blue Lions, and, like, I'm, like, nearly done Black Eagles, but I just kind of stopped. I got burnt out of it.
That's fair. Like, I have a lot of friends that were like, hey, I've been playing this game forever. I'm kind of burnt out now.
Yeah. And Senator Dulles, mastermind of the coup, was from the second most influential.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally pressed the continue there. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Over the centuries, the 2 families had come to stand for conservatism and reform, and it was only a matter of time before the conflict came to a head. Yeah, and the third of the 3 houses we're just not going to mention here because of reasons. However,
Yeah.
none of them mattered to Xayide as much as the safety of his sister, his brother-in-law, and their younger daughter Nina.
That's why it doesn't matter. He doesn't give a shit.
He raced from Galatia to save them, and in 2 days' time arrived with his troops at the western walls of the impregnable capital city.
Alrighty. Oh, this map looks good.
Oh yeah, nice and big and beefy.
Yep. Alrighty, and I don't think we need to, like, voice act all this dialogue, but... Because I've actually done this... I've actually started this before. I didn't do it on screen. I forgot to record it, but...
Oh, classic.
Yeah. I know that everyone that's loyal to the Doge has been... I almost said the Doge instead of the Doge. Like... Yeah. But it's been like a month and a half since I've played this game.
Oh yeah.
So this is gonna be some growing pains. At least I have you here for this.
Yeah, I can be your guide.
Yeah. And yeah. Sorry if I'm a bit silent here. I'm just rereading all this again. It's
Yeah, catching back up on this dialogue.
yeah. Oh, that's the line that my friend do you know Effie MS Paint memes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my closest friends, so or a good friend of mine at least, and he uses this like constantly.
You are the one who decided to commit treason.
Oh gosh.
Treason? How dare you?
I don't know why, but I just imagine this guy. It must be the mustache. Actually, I don't even think that's the right country, but it's just like I just imagine him having a French accent or an annoy, or just like the most high-pitched accent. If this game had voice acting.
True.
You
Oh shit, you want power, I want coin. Let's not pretend anything greater.
stop worrying. My company of... Oh wait, I'll let you read Vilweiss if you still want...
Company have fought and failed worse than the stripling boy and his handful of kinless knights. Go find some very large bags and prepare to fill them with gold. Because it's too late to run from what you started, and it's too late to hide.
Alrighty. And that woman looks recruitable. Oh.
Lady Nina, it's not safe here. We must away.
No, I'm waiting until we find Mother.
That's serve nothing but to put you up in the same danger. Think of your responsibilities. You have been chosen as a first maiden. Do you have any idea how important you are? No other can take your place.
Have you played a Tearing Saga?
I haven't. It's on my it's on my to-do list, especially because it has some very. Well, I guess I don't know, but people have been saying that there's many similarities to Vestaria Saga and Tyrion and Eric.
Yeah. With the Earthmaiden thing, it made me think of the priestess Entei from Vestaria, and how like she's super important. Also, I keep making observations, but Nina kind of looks like a younger version of Deidre from FE4.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it definitely looks kind of inspired by that.
Yeah, I mean, Kaga's not above reusing character designs or names or places.
Nope.
I mean, originally Vestaria Saga was gonna be just straight up Emblem Saga.
Oh yeah. Page me if you like it, but you must place yourself above your family.
Do as Captain Aslan says, Nina. It would break your mother's heart if any harm befell you. I promise I will find her, but you must fly away now before those scoundrels reach us. Father, please. I'll let you read that one.
I fear it's too late for that, Captain Aslan.
What is it, Yari?
Soldiers are closing in on the villa. They have archers, and they're super effective against us.
Archers are actually good in this game, though, like, at least in my experience.
Oh yeah. The game's pretty player phase focused, so that really helps out archers in being locked to two ranges and as punishing in this game.
Yeah.
We'll need more than eagle's wings to fly from the city now.
Forget wings. Captain, let us greet them with talons.
So be it. We are the Aquila, are we not? We must protect Lady Nina, or die trying.
I think it's Aquila.
Aquila, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Complicated words.
Yari, Rubina, prepare for battle. We must defend the villa at all costs for Vesta.
For Vesta. Oh, right, that was your character. For Vesta! Alright.
I made her Italian at them there.
Father, what are we to do? There's not much we can do but stay here and trust in the Knights Aquilae. Go to the parlor and rest. You may need your strength later. Yes, Father. Beatrice, where are you? And your units will be divided into northern and southern deployments. Alrighty. And... Alrighty, so... Yeah, I'm gonna just show you my party so far. Like, I've got Xayide. Like, how do you rank Xayide as, like, a unit?
A+.
A+?
Not quite top, but one of the best units, yeah.
What about Prodi?
One of the worst units.
Really?
Prodi suffers from the fact that, I mean, he's an armor knight. Maps tend to be pretty big in this game, so it's pretty punishing. Armor knights don't gain any movement upon promotion, while most classes do gain movement on promotion.
Oh.
And just in general, the armor knights, both of them tend to be the most useful early on in the game. And by the time Prodi surpasses bonus L, they're both kind of irrelevant at that point.
Fair enough.
Not saying you can't use them. I've used them before. I've used them in the final chapter and shit like that, but like, they're not amazing.
Gotcha. Dune.
Dune, yeah, he's one of the best characters. I'd say A+ as well.
Gotcha. And wait, you said the Armor Knights don't gain move upon promotion?
No,
Oh my gosh.
they are always 4-move.
Kaga, why? Like,
Yeah.
that's...
And meanwhile, everything but cavalry gets movement on promotion.
Okay, so he doesn't give cavalry movement. Blessed Kaga.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, that don't give flyers more movement either on promotion.
Okay, Blessed Kaga.
Except for Dragon Knights.
I'm not surprised. Kaga always has loved his Draco Knights.
Yeah, Draco Knights get 7 move.
Oh my-
6 move.
Oh my god. Alright, Marita.
Definitely, probably the second best character in the game behind Troy.
Alrighty. Theodel?
He's, A+, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, also I used up his tome that he came with in his join chapter.
Yeah, it's fine, you can get more of them later.
Okay, so it's not a personal one-time tome?
No. Anything that has a star beside it's a personal tome.
Okay, like the dandelion and all that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
And then Caesar's, he's a lockpick.
Okay, so basically, don't try to rely on him for combat at all.
Yeah. Alright, so his strength growth rate is 5%,
Oh my
and his strength caps out at 3. So, yeah, you're not going to want to use him for combat, really.
Oh my god. Yeah. Do thieves promote in this game?
They do, and Caesar is actually probably the best person to early promote, because there's no level requirement to promote in this game.
Oh!
You can promote right, like, at level 1 if you want. And the reason why Caesar's the best option to early promote is he gets the skill discount upon promotion, which if he goes to the shop, he gets a 25% discount on all items at the shop.
Good to know. But does...
You get your first promotion item this chapter.
Alrighty, and this game doesn't do the weird, like, promotion item split that GBA Fire Emblem does, right?
No, there's only one option for everybody.
Alright.
Except for 2 people, but not through promotion items. They've got some, like, class change stuff later on.
I figured one of those is gonna be Xayide because he's the main lord.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, no, you don't have either of these people yet, no.
Alrighty. Well, moving on to the next person, Xayide.
Xayide? A lot of people say he's, like, top tier up there with Troy. I'd say he's definitely high tier. He's one of the better characters in the game. But I don't think he's as dominant as Troy and Merida are. Mostly due to the fact, well, I mean, he's got lower move, and he does fall off later into the game. He does have a 40% strength growth, which is really good, but the rest of his growth rates are pretty slim.
Alright. I figured as much. I figured, because he came in, he's a promoted class already.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely a very good unit, and he will be, like, someone you can have on your team the entirety of the game, but towards the later game, he tends to fall off significantly.
Fair enough. Also, just because I've always been curious and haven't seen any examples yet, are the stat caps in this game, like, 20 or higher?
20 or higher. Lower.
Okay, so it's like... Okay, so it is classic Kaga, where he doesn't like to go higher than 20.
Yeah, for the most part. There are some exceptions. I think Xayide actually might have a cap strength of 25. It's like per class, it's kind of weird. Like promoted Pegasus Knights, their cap of strength is only 14. And that's like the promoted. Unpromoted, it's like 9. Most of the mages, their magic caps at like 15 or something, even promoted.
Alright.
Caps tend to not be too high, and if someone has one stat with a high cap, it tends to be at the expense of the rest of their caps.
Gotcha. What? And Sheila? What about Sheila?
She's okay.
Yeah, I know that 2 strength only at level 6 says a lot.
Yeah. So, hate mentioning it because you'll feel like, oh shit, I missed it. But in Chapter 3, you can get either a personal weapon for Sheila or Xayide.
I think I got one of those. I just put them in convoy.
I think I watched it. I think you got the fire axe instead.
Oh.
Which isn't one of the personal weapons. This is why I didn't want to mention it. I was like, oh, you're gonna feel like you missed out, but
Hey, it's a blind playthrough.
Yeah. If Sheila or Xayide killed the thief that's running away with the statue or whatever, which you found out that you can't trade after killing him.
Yeah.
They'll get their personal weapon, which Sheila becomes a pretty good unit if she gets her personal weapon, but without it, she's pretty trash.
Fair enough.
It's a magical bow, and honestly, if she needs a magical bow, and there's not really any magical bows till like later in the game.
Okay, she's kind of like... I know that you've told me that you haven't played much of the Jugdral games.
Like Ronin.
Yeah. She's a Ronin, but with a waifu factor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, she's still definitely someone you can use, but yeah, she's without a personal weapon, she's not fantastic. If you get lucky on strength growth, though.
Yeah.
I think her growth rate's like 25, maybe 30.
I wish this because I actually have SRPG Studio, and I've been messing around with that. There's actually a program that someone made that allows you to display growth rates.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I was playing around with that a bit too. Well, just the demo of it, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I bought the full version because I intend to make my own game with this engine.
True. Yeah. I know Kaga specifically didn't want the growth rates to be known, and I actually had a hard time finding them when I compiled them for my Steam guide. And now that I've displayed them, it seems like a lot of other places are just being like, alright, fuck, we'll display them too. And I'm like, okay.
I've actually not looked at the growths in this game at all. You might need to link me that later on.
Yeah, no worries.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna move down to Howl Ding.
Yeah, he's also one of the characters I put in my A+ tier. He is quite a good unit. Yeah, he's got some of the better caps. Sword Masters have some of the better caps in the game, and he's the only Sword Master in the game. And he's also got multi-chance, which multi-chance is like, one of the best skills in the game.
Gotcha.
And I don't know. I don't really know what to say about him. He's just solid all throughout the game.
But he's not like an S tier, like you said, Marita and Troy.
Yeah. I wouldn't put him up there, but he's like the level of Xayide.
Gotcha.
Except I think he starts off stronger than Xayide. Xayide takes a little while to snowball.
He's already stronger than Xayide.
Yeah. And Troy.
He's just insane.
Yeah, he is incredibly strong early game. He does fall off a little bit late game, but not enough that it's significant.
He's
multi-chances just makes him so good.
Yeah, he's also a Cavalier in a Cog game. They aren't gonna fall off.
Also at level 10, he gets another really broken skill.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's pretty good. And yeah, Troy is a solid unit all around. The only reason he starts to fall off late game a bit is just because Cavaliers tend to have low stat caps, which I do like the fact that he did actually balance Cavaliers a little bit by giving them low stat caps.
Yeah.
His strength caps out at like 15 or 16,
Yeah.
which I think is still plenty high.
Yeah, I mean, Kaga's always been a bases over growth type of guy, too. So it's like, except for, like, certain cases, like, I think Gaiden. No, Gaiden's the epitome of bases over growths.
Yeah. I remember I was watching some guy's playthrough, and he was like, Jean's strength growth rate's only 35%. Oh, that's kind of shitty for an axe fighter. And I'm like, bro, there's only like 4 people with a higher growth rate than that in the game.
Yeah. This is a low growth game, but people have good bases.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm moving down to Bonacel.
Bonacel, yeah, he's decent. I would say he's better than Prodi. Like, he's still a armor knight.
Yeah.
He definitely has some uses. Like, just off his base 11 defense, like, he can do some useful things, and it can be very useful for, just choking a point here and there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's got the whole armor knight curse. So, yeah, as the maps get bigger,
Yeah.
he's become less and less useful.
Yeah. Alright, moving down to Jean, who you kind of just talked about with his 35% strength growth.
Yeah, 35% strength growth. Honestly, yeah, like, people might be like, oh, that's not too high. But I mean, like, you see, like, his 11 base strength, which yours is 12, I think.
Yeah. I'm at 12 now, so.
Yeah. But he's got 11 base strength, and that's fucking ridiculous for this game. Like, holy.
Yeah, I don't mind if you swear. I swear like a sailor.
Yeah, I kind of said it, and I kind of paused. I was like,
Dude, I say the C word like it's nothing, so.
True.
But
yeah, Jean is pretty damn good. His dexterity is kind of an issue, which can make him have troubles hitting. I still probably only rate him like B tier. Like, he's like a solid unit. Like, he's not amazing, but like he gets the job done. Like, he's not a waste of resources to invest in him.
fair enough. Do you think he would benefit from Marita's multi-chance tome that she has on her?
I'll get to the multi-chance tome in a second. Alright, Alright, Ash. Ash is pretty neat. He's... Weirdly enough, Ash is, like, more of a utility axe fighter. Gets a bunch of, like, useful skills which help out. Jean is, Jean's definitely more useful for, actually killing things, but, Jean's got some... I mean, Ash has some good utility, and he's got a higher dex and agility stat, so you can have easier times hitting and dodging and doubling things. But, yeah, I still put him around the same as Jean, like, serviceable unit, but nothing fantastic.
Alrighty, and moving down, I've got Athol, who's a healer, who...
Trash.
She's trash?
No.
Oh, I was about to...
I said that once, people are really mad.
Did you say it as a joke, or do you really mean it?
No, it's just like, yeah, well, I mean, like, I'm like, she's good because she's her only healer, but in a like, if you compare her to other units that can heal, she's not that great, but like, she's her only healer for a while.
Okay, I was like about to say, she's your only healer in this game? Like, wow, Kaga.
Yeah, like, you're kind of forced to use her a lot too, and like, I mean, you also get free deployment slots for her, but like, I don't know, when someone's forced to play it, that's not like free. Like, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of wish, like, Fire Emblem and the like, if they had required deployment, it's like, hey, there's 11 people, but you're required to bring these 2 people, it'd be like, 11 people plus the 2 that are required.
Yeah, just say 9.
Yeah. So...
yeah. Athol's big problem with her is she can't promote, though, so she never gets offensive magic.
Fair.
Also means don't bother grinding with her, because her cap's 20, and once she hits 20, she's not getting XP, and she will hit that cap.
Yeah, she's already level 8. You can see how much I've been using her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Alright.
So, which units do you... I'm just gonna look around the map real quick. Which units do you think are good to go on the... Which units do you think I should deploy for this map? I'm thinking I'm gonna bench Prodi for John.
Oh. Yeah, right here, yeah, Like, for the most part, yeah, like, you've got everything deployed that you'd want.
And honestly, should I... And because I see that I have 3 units down here and a whole bunch up here. Is there anyone in particular that should be down here that's up here already?
Honestly, they kind of split up your units like this, but the bottom 3 are not going to be doing much.
Okay.
Like, basically, you see that one guy at the bottom?
Oh, down.
That's like the only guy you have to deal with over here.
Okay.
like you can't cross that bridge. Spoiler alert: if you lockpick that bridge right there, you can't just walk on it and lockpick the second piece. It doesn't work like that. You have to lockpick it from the other side.
And this guy looks scary.
Yeah. This guy is someone that if you were doing an Iron Man run or something, you would never fucking fight this guy.
No, I don't want to fight him.
This guy.
Anyway.
Yeah, like, I usually fight him just because I really want that fucking harpoon, because it's a good weapon. Well, like, it's 100 accuracy throwing lance, which
what
that's
the
the best you're gonna get
fuck?
for throwing weapons.
What the fuck?
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's got 12 weight, so there's a downside, but 100 accuracy, 10 attack.
Yep.
God.
It is a pretty good weapon. Like, literally, that's like, I can't help resist it. But like, you're gonna have to like fucking save right before fighting him and reload as he like procs great shield, he crits, blah blah blah.
Fair. So is this guy recruitable or is he just?
No. There is nobody recruitable on this map who doesn't just turn blue anyways.
Okay. So all of these guys here are enemies.
Yeah, they are enemies.
Good to know.
And I will say one thing as it's kind of a spoiler, but like it'll just cost you a reset if I don't say it. That gate below your deployment is going to open on like turn 2 or 3. So and all those units are gonna come out.
Okay, these guys down here?
Yeah. So just be aware that it's gonna happen.
What if I go down there and have Caesar attack anyway? Or have Caesar open up and then have someone guard there anyway?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, for the multi-chance tome. So for the multi-chance tome, there is a couple options. The best options are usually people who have personal brave weapons, because they tend to get the most benefit out of the multi-chance tomes. So because of that, the best the people that make the best use of it are probably a court, which you don't have yet. Merida, because of her dandelion, and Xayide because of Edelstern.
Okay. I was considering giving it to Merida, but does she get multi-chance on her own?
No, she does not.
Okay.
Or this version of her doesn't. There's a different version of Merida.
Good to know.
So you know in Chapter 2, when you have to rescue her from pirates, if she dies before you get to her, she will join later into the game as like basically a completely different character.
Oh wow.
As kind of like a fail-safe if she dies turn 1 or something.
I was like worried because that map seems so RNG dependent.
Yeah.
And
it's only like a 5% chance that she like dies she like dies there, but like there is a chance.
So.
Well, or dies turn 1 at least.
Fair. And this girl, is she just a girl that's there?
You're gonna want to talk to her specifically with a woman.
Okay. Good to know.
The talking to her one, most people can figure that one out, but like, do it with a female character and you'll get an extra item.
Fair enough. But one last question, for my people that I have here, is there anyone that should be in the upper spot that I should trade out for down here? Because I have Halden and Troy down here.
I might bring Troy up. I don't know who you'd switch him with, though.
I'd probably switch him with Xayide. Or, actually, no, I'd probably Caesar. Actually, no, Caesar's needed for these doors.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna want to go through that way.
Oh. Okay, so the best... I remember now, one of my friends, do you know Fire Emblem Discussion?
Not off the top of my head. I might have seen his video.
Yeah, he did a stream of this game. This is the map that caused him to rage quit and never play it again.
Oh.
And I remember him, like, using the boats.
Yeah. Once you rescue the little girl, you can use the boats there.
Okay.
Well, or you can use a boat.
Yeah. And there we go. I kind of want to keep Ethel away from the front lines.
Yeah, probably a good call.
But I think I'm good to start.
Yeah, sounds good.